No matter how you try to explain the situation to people, they will not understand you. It is only He that dwells in the secret place, in the inner chamber of the Holy of Holies. He is the one that can redeem you. He is the deliverer and the restorer of all good things. You know, so Job knew, and God knew that Job is my shepherd. So will God. Even if God removes the hedge of protection, removes the hedge of fire, of protection around you, will He still find you praying? Even if God removes the hedge of protection, the hedge of fire around your children, around your home, around your business, around your career, around your marriage, around your possessions, around everything about your life, will He still know that you are His sheep and He is your shepherd? Job knew that I know my Redeemer lives. And God knew that even if I give authority to the devil, I remove the hedge of protection around Job's home, around Job's possessions, around Job's or riches, around Job's family and children. Or even if he allows the devil to take everything away from him, God knew that Job knew that God, He is the friend that sticks closer than the bride. That's why He said, I know my Redeemer lives. I know my Redeemer lives. Because He knows. God calls him to have good success. God calls him put a hedge of protection, even if his children did not stick up to his will. It is because of the covenant that he had with God. But remember, I said God is the giver of all good. Even his children did not meet up to the standards or obey the commandments they get. But in this life, you are one by yourself. You are one of your kind. Not even that your daughter, not even that your son, not even that your brother, not even that your auntie, not even that your uncle, not even that your mother, not even that your father, not even that your cousin, not even that your community is you. You know, because when God tries you, when the devil tries you, and God removes the hedge of protection around you, because will you still stand the test of time? Will you still know that God is your shepherd? Will you still know that God is a friend that sticks closer than a brother? Will you still know that God is your Redeemer? Will you still seek God? Will you still love Him the way you say you love Him? Will you still obey Him? Will you still worship Him? Will you still praise Him? Will you still glorify Him? Will you still stay in the presence and say, oh God, to dwell in your presence is my glorious inheritance? Will you still worship Him? So Job knew that God is a friend that sticks closer than a brother. When God removed a hedge of protection around Job, and he allowed the devil to do what he wanted to do, because Job knew that without God he is nothing. Without him he is nothing. Because God was there with him even when he didn't have anything. God was with him even if he didn't have those farms, those cows, those cattle, those riches, those all kind of things that he had. God was still with him when he didn't have those things. How can he forsake God even when he strips him out of the hedge of protection? Because he knows that the Redeemer lives. Because he is the one that gave him what he had. It is God that gave him children. It is God that gave him wealth. It is God. It is God that gave him children. It is God that gave him wealth. It is God that gave him all those things that he had, all the possessions. All the possession, all the resources. He was a wealthy man. How could he forget that God is a redeemer? God is a friend. God is his shepherd. How can he forget? Because if he can take away, he can give more than what you have lost. Because that's what happened to Job. Job understood that I know my Redeemer lives. The devil can take away my flesh. The devil can kill my body with cancer. The devil can inflict my body with cancer. The devil can inflict my body with all kinds of spirits and depression. The devil can inflict me with lack. The devil can inflict me and take away even the things that I treasure in life. But he knew that it is he that gave him what he has. Even if he did not restore, even if he did not redeem, even if he knew that God is his source of life. He knew that God is the foundation of his life, his whole being, his creation, his life, his home, his family, and the creation of everyone around him. He knew that indeed the Redeemer lives. Even if he can take away what he gave me, or even if he can take away what I got by my own self, what I tried to achieve and access and have with my own strength, God can do much more. But he gave him more. So God knows. He knows who his sheep are. He knows. Even if he take away your husband, he knows you will still worship him. You will still praise him. You will still say, he is the God of my life. He is the owner of my soul. Even if he takes away what you love so much, he knows that you will still be there, seeking his face. So it is, oh God. Oh God, for all of you. So God bless you. I see another one tuned in. A live son? Is that your name? What? A live son? Yahushua. So forgive me, all of you, if I cannot pronounce your names correctly. Alright? So forgive me if I cannot pronounce your names correctly. So that's what I was saying. I came here to give Romans. I came here to give Romans 8, and God went into this revelation, So it's pretty much about God. So what you are seeking, what you are seeking in your life, things that God has not given you, things that are, or maybe you just look, you see like everything is okay with everybody. No. Now, everybody has got problems. If they are not going through this, they are going through that. If you are not going through this, they are going through that. If you are not going through this, the neighbor is going through that. If that neighbor is not going through that, that friend is going through that. If that friend is not going through, so you need to know yourself. You need to know